In January of 1984, 3 Oblate priests and 1 brother, responding to the call of going to the most difficult missions, left the U.S. to take over the former Capuchin parish and 70 outstations of the Santa Maria parish in the dusty village of Lukulu. Lukulu is in the western province of Zambia, on the banks of the mighty Zambezi River. The 4 pioneers from Texas, Father Pat Geitzen, Father Paul Duffy, Father Jack Joyce, and Brother John Keplinger could not have foreseen how quickly the seeds they planted would grow. As we celebrate the 25th anniversary of Oblate presence in Zambia, Oblate missions now stretch from the capital city of Lusaka some 800 kilometers west to Kalabo near the Angolan border. More than 15 Oblates, most native-born, including the current superior, Father Joseph Piri, now serve the Zambian missions with some 60 men in various stages of formation. Of the 4 founders, Father Jack Joyce and Brother John Keplinger have passed on. Father Pat Geitzen continues in active ministry in Lusaka, while Father Duffy is now Bishop Duffy, ordinary of the new Diocese of Mangu. The new men, the Zambian men, have taken up the challenge of the early missionaries, and it is they who will continue to follow in the footsteps of Damasinade in Zambia and beyond. There have been 25 years of Oblate presence in Zambia. There is still much to do, and there is much to celebrate. Among yourselves, practice charity, and outside, zeal for the salvation of souls.
Zambia is one of the poorest nations in the world. 84% of the people here live below the poverty line. That is, they live on less than $1 a day. Eugene Damasinade, as missionaries to the poor, would expect us to be working with people of that nature, people who are poor. We're here because this is a poor country, was a country that was in need, a country that had very little resources of its own to provide for the upbuilding of the church.
The missionaries came, they gave us the Oblate charism. We got it, and we are still kind of flourishing with it within the Zambian soil.
The founder has spoke volumes to me. The zeal to reach out to the most abandoned. From my own experience, starting in a home where I had a mother who was so open to other people and reached out to so many people. I think somehow Eugene speaks volumes to me, and that's why I want to really follow in his footsteps and see how far I go in growing in my own faith, and also in helping other people to grow in their own faith and grow in that union with Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Ever since I was young, I was grown up in a Catholic church. I haven't visited any other church, but people used to come and ask me if I can join, but I refused. I said no. I was baptized, confirmed in a Catholic church, and all my 9 children were born in a Catholic church and baptized and confirmed. Even my marriage is a blessed one from a Catholic church.
Provincial Council meeting was held in Mexico City in February of '83. And at that council, the decision was made to accept the mission in Zambia, and I had volunteered. There were 4 of us in the original group. We left San Antonio on the 4th of January of 1984, and we arrived here on the Feast of the Epiphany, the 6th of January. Father Jack Joyce, Father Pat Gitson, who right now is the novice master in Namibia, and then Brother John Keplinger, an Oblate brother. Right from the beginning, we had lay missionaries. Jack Morrow came with us to Lukulu, and he spent 3 years there as a lay missionary. When we went to Lukulu, there was no electricity. We had our own generator. There was no water. We had a pump in the river. There was no industry, just subsistence existence.
Before you can even bring somebody the good news, you have to let them understand their own sense of dignity. There's a culture here sometimes, and I found it in Lukulu, that we call it the Tuso mentality, help. We came here bearing gifts, and now they think that that's what the church is supposed to do. Now we have to help them come to understand that they can do for themselves. We as a church have talked about the dignity of work, and these people do work hard for the little that they get. We need to help them to be more effective with the work that they have so they can produce more.
The social life of the people has an impact on the church and the way the church develops. If we have a community as big as Lukulu and they have to go 200 kilometers to bank their money, that's very difficult to manage anything. Even ourselves as a parish, trying to manage our funds 200 kilometers away every time we want any funds, it's very difficult. So we pushed to get a bank started here. And we were quite instrumental in doing that ourselves together with the local government here and the members of parliament. The building was bought by the Oblates for the parish so that they can use it for business. Then it can help the parish as an income generating project. Once there is development in the community, then you are sure there will be development also in the church. It follows that way.